Yeah, hi. Mm, Good evening. So, in last class, we discussed about bottom navigation. So, in this class, we will concentrate on next side navigation as well as side, as well as it will come left side menu and the right side and some other floating action button. So those all are the different things will come. So that we will discuss here. So for that here, now I'm creating new project. So here I'm selecting the navigation drawer views activity. So this is like here I'm giving this name also navi. So this here it will come with the navigation. So that it will see here how this will be coming here. Now just I will see here. So once this project has created, first of all, like last time also we done the project so that first we run, after the running of that output only we seen that, right? So like similar here now also we can first we will see that and we will run that, then we will see that next step on that. So that we will do here same now also. So that is here. So first project, let project will create so that we can see that. So here the project is creating. So once it is create here, it will also create this. Even this is also part of fragments only. The fragments as though he included in this, so that based on that it will be generated here. That see here. Just a minute. Once this project has loaded, we will see here. So even like last time also here also it will be created extra folders in a drawable in a resource file like navigation as well as the menus that we will create. So on the menus and this we will see that how that will be dependent on that, how to create that menus that we will concentrate here. Just a minute, the project is loading. Once it is done, we will see. Just 1 minute, almost it is created, the project. So last step it once it is created. Yeah, almost Gradle has built. here these many files are created means that many here, that many fragments are created here. Like one is the fragment gallery, fragment home, fragment slideshow. So three as created. And apart from that, there are the support files that is created as this. So like lot of here also the menu as well as the navigation is also created here. Right. Now let so almost the JDK is running. That once JDK is run, we can able to run this. So we can able to run. So I'm running this project as well. So once we deploy, we install this in a mobile, then we can concentrate there. So meanwhile, I'm opening the visor. So it will take a little bit time to open this. But here, see here, there are multiple things as created here, right? So in the layouts, so there are 5 to 6 layouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, total 7 it is created here. So on the 7, so there are 3 fragments. One is the main activity. Apart from the main activity, other 3 are the supported. So for that to create a menus and all, those are the supported files. And here it is a menu. So last time here in this only one menu it is here, but now today it is 2 menus because one is for the left side menu, other is for the right side menu. So both sides it will be created here. So here what this files contains here we will see. This is the right side menu. So main is the right side menu. The settings like this is the left side menu. So in this there are total 3 as there. So here we will add one more. Once it is done, we can add our own one other option, and we will see that how the menu is reflecting here. And like last time, same here in the the mobile navigation. So how many fragments has created? So for those fragments here, we supposed to create a navigation here. So that navigation can be here listed here. This is the navigation file here. Means here we have to write we have to find out those with the layout with the ID, and we have to assign with that layout here. That activity we will do here. And once we comes to this here, see here in Kotlin. So this is the main activity, and here in a UI. So multiple things. These are the facts. So in a main activity, before going to this main activity here, we supposed to be here in the main activity. So what this contains, first we will consider. See, main activity is here now. It has created with a drawer layout. So this is created with a new layout, that is a drawer layout. Only drawer layout we will use only in this specific case. Other case we cannot use. So after this drawer layout here, it has include layout. So another layout is included, that is a app bar main. So this is the layout it is included here. So what this app bar main contains. So this app bar main contains here few things. So that is here. First one is this is with coordinate layout. Other layout, this is a coordinate layout. And that again, this is the app bar layout. So app bar layout within app bar layout. Here it is this is the one floating action button. So bottom it will come. So that we can say as the floating action button. So that is here. So, and it included here content main. So this included here, this is the content main. So what this content main contains? So this content main will define here. So this is the fragment here. This is the constant layout, means whatever regular it is creating, right? That is here in the content main. So on top of that, this is created here. So content main will contains the fragment section. This is the fragment section. Only this is the fragment section. And we'll come back here. So till we navigate there. And after that here, there is a material navigation view. So this navigation view, it is created here. So for this navigation, here it is added one more header layout. So that is a nav header. So this nav header will contain what data has displaying in a header. That is the image and text view. This is the header. Whatever the header it is displaying in a menu. So that will be here. That is text to text views and one image here. It is defined like here. What is the data you want that you can map here? That is here. This is the one. Right. Then after that here now we back to this main activity here in this. So app bar main configuration here done. Here it is set content values. After that, here it is a floating action button. So first, listener, for the floating action button. So once we click on that floating action button, here now it is replaced with some like toast. It is one more, that is a snack bar. So the snack bar here, the snack bar, it will be created a snack bar. So on the top of the snack bar, so it will be created here. The snack bar will be adding here the snack bar. For the snack bar, it is adding the listener, that is. Then after that, add configurations, like whatever the menus that we will be added here. So like this is the right side menu, on of the menu, this is the right side. Like here now, we will see, once it is run, we will see how the menu structure will be. Like once you will see the output, then if I add one more menu into this, you will get a clarity. That's why just I'm waiting to launch this app. Once it is launched, we will add there. That is. Just 1 minute. It's launch. It is about to launch. We will see that. Then we'll go with the next step. Yeah, it is launched. We'll see it. So this is the output here. Now, see this one we can say as the fab icon. This is the so this is the snack bar. This is snack bar, like toast. So here this is the left side menu. And once you click on this, see we are in the home fragment. So gallery fragment, like here from this side. So it is a setting like this. So here now I want to add one more option into the settings as well as one more option. Like here means this side I'll add one option and this side I'll add one option. So how to add that option? So in the main.xml here, now I'll add one more option. So that is similar here. So just I'll add that. So this is the one option I added. So one more setting will come here now. Then this side. So here I'll add one more option. So right side one, no need to add anything, just we added, that's it, done. So for this now, we're supposed to add one more here. So for this now, what we will do, first for this now, I'll create one blank fragment. So we can map that blank fragment to this. So for that here now, I'm creating the blank fragment. So name also I'll give as a blank fragment only, right? So once we created this, then, so once we added here, right, that we have to add in the mobile navigation. Here in the navigation, we have to map that with here. So right now here, we're supposed to add one more fragment here. Now I'm adding that fragment here. So this is the, I pasted here, right? So we changed their ID. So that is the one, right? So then here, now we're supposed to change this fragment, right? So that is here, the fragment name, it came as the blank fragment, right? Blank fragment I have added here. Right, so that is the blank fragment, it is added here. So the layout which is created for this has, so fragment blank. So fragment blank is created, right? Now finally we used to add in a main activity. So here we have to add that with separation of the comma, we have to add the ID. Then only it will work, otherwise it can. Now we will run this and we will see this output, the menus are created or not, we will see here. Just a minute, once it is done, we will see. That is launching, we will see. Yeah, so now here, see this side we added next menu, right? So this is for this blank fragment I created. Here one more setting we added like this. So like this, how many menus you want, either right side or left side, like that you can add those. So that we can say has the navigation travel. This is a navigation, like. So with this, the fragment related concept has completed. In the fragments, we discussed total 3 variants. One is the basic fragments, like how to move from one page to other page. And the second is the bottom navigation with this. And third is this now, like side navigation, like either that should be right or left side, that side navigation we discussed here. Right, so this is about this things. It is the next step here. Now we supposed to discuss on the next program. So the next here, so till this now we done many things here, like now. So in a web services, the next part will concentrate on this. So the next part is nothing but in a web services. So web services we discussed about first I'll create a program so that we will discuss on that. So Volley. So whatever we discussed previously, that was with retrofit. Now we will create the next step with Volley. So what is Volley? Volley is also one of the Google library. So this Volley dependent, like here, Some of the people will use Volley and some of the people will use as a retrofit. Retrofit. So then we will discuss differences between these two in our after completion of this Volley program. We'll discuss on that. So, but here now I supposed to do some Volley program. So for that here normally we will use that Volley library. So that is here Volley in Android. So this is the library. Normally we will use this library. So it is a very simple. Compared to that, it is very lesser program and that too very simple program. So that we will concentrate here how to implement this. So for this also like whatever we done last time, so that program only will be done, that the registration or login what that we will see here now. So for that, let me open the Postman. So from the Postman side, we will see what is the steps next. Okay, this is with the different account. Let me change an account. So this is company account. I'm changing my account. So the registration API will concentrate on registration API. So we have total 3 fields, right? So the 3 fields we will concentrate here. Like what is the uh, username, email, and password. So those three. So for that now here today I want to go with the design with Chart GPT. So I want design with Chart GPT. So how can we Chart GPT will provide the code that we will see here now. So here now I'm asking here Chart GPT like I want, so like I can go with the news section. So here I'm asking that I want XML design with XML design with relative layout, uh, username, email, password, and submit button. So this uh, so for this these all the fields should be in a cart view and aligned center aligned center in a page. So I want like this. So once this Chart GPT is most of the cases like this will be help for the people to practice this. So here see now it is creating this UI. Okay, done. Now, so I want to copy this. Means here now we are in advanced level. So we supposed to save the time. So don't waste the time. We supposed to save the time. So To save the time means we have to utilize the resources. What are resources are available in the internet to work with that. So for this now, I suppose to add the data binding because regularly we are using the data binding, right? So we will enable here data binding. So to data binding here now, I'm going up this to enable the data binding here. Right. So here I'll enable, sorry, it's not only data binding, right? We have to enable. So that is the layout. So here I'm adding layout done. So here now, so for this layout here, now we're supposed to add here layout is done. Next here. So the Gradle, we have to add the Gradle module app, right? In a module app. So both the things we will add it at the same time. One is the data binding. So data binding enable equal to true. Then, so here the implementation, Volley also will add that. So for that implementation. So for the Volley here, so there is a dependency in Volley. So that is the Volley dependency. We're supposed to add that. Just now we see that in example, there is a Volley dependency, right? So that Volley dependency we use that is a com dot Android dot Volley colon Volley colon 1.2.1. So this is the version, the latest version. So let us sync this. So once this syncing has done, then we supposed to go and there we have to add the listener and all. So here meanwhile we'll add the data binding here. So that is here where binding colon. So that is activity main binding nullify condition. Then binding equal to, so data binding util dot right here now this like this I added here, right. So once this Gradle has built, then we can import, then we can apply the listener for this button. So almost it is done. So once this Gradle has built, we will add that dependency. Yeah, almost importing as done. So here we will import the data binding. So import data binding. So sometimes the binding will be generated late. So activity mean binding. The activity main binding done. So now I'm applying a listener for the button binding dot. So submit button dot set on click list. Right. Set on click list. Now here, so first of all username. We have to gather the username that is equal to binding dot. So username dot text, right, dot to string. So whatever the data we are collecting, that we have to convert into string. Then we have to do the trim as well. So because it will avoid the spaces, if any, front and back. So the next where user email. So user email equal to binding dot text email dot text dot to string and dot trim. Next where user password equal to binding dot. So that is edit text password dot text dot to string dot dot to string dot trim. Done. So once it is done here, now here I'll define the URL where URL equal to. So whatever the URL I'm seeing here in a Postman, just let me open that Postman URL. So that registration URL I'll copy as this. So here the URL. So login form that. Sorry, this is the registration. So this I'll copy and here I'll paste this URL here, right? So this is the, now here I'm writing the Volley. So Volley code, Volley program I write. So for this Volley, here now I'll define one Volley request queue. In a Volley, there is a request queue. So that I'm defining here that is a request queue colon. So that we can define as the request queue. So request queue. So the request queue. Initially, I'll treat as a null. Then next step here, right here is supposed to write that. So JSON object, right here we supposed to create one pair JSON object. So that is the JSON object equal to JSON object. So JSON object. JSON object. Then JSON object dot. So above whatever the JSON object we created, JSON object dot put. So here we have to add total key comma values total. So first one here it is the username, right? This is the user name, right? Then similar here, we want two more, right? So this is the user email, username. This is the user password. So we have added all the parameters here. That is so user password. So three. Like keys we will copy from here. So first is the username is there is. So keys we will get from the request side. So this is for password and this is for email. Right. So I have added like this. Done. So once this data is there in here, from here now, we used to write the next step. So that is the var JSON object. So that is the JSON object request. This is from Volley side, JSON object request. So the sorry, JSON object request. So this is the one JSON object request equal to, so JSON object request. So that we are defining here that JSON object request. So JSON object request within this, now we're supposed to write few parameters. Like first one is the request method. So that is a which method we are calling. So that we have to add here. So that is a request dot method. So what method it is? This request is the post. So we used to write here post. Then whatever the URL we defined on the top, that URL I'm passing. After that, here we are passing this JSON object data. So whatever the JSON object we define, so that JSON object data we are passing into this. Then here comma. So from here, this is will create here the request. So here it will create a response. So that is it here create a response. So that response here. Then after this response here now the here another like response. So after this response here, it will be created here. This is the response it is created here, right? So after here, now it will create one error. So that will create here error. So that is error response will be created here. That means one is the success message, other is the failure message. Both can be created here. So here, this request we will add. So that request multiple requests here. We can choose Volley request. So that is done. So then this all should be created here, right? So this step, there are the 2-3 steps are there. So those 2-3 steps we will see in next class and we'll conclude that.